it's typically, like a meet and greet session just to kind of like meet new members and, like just to understand like your background and kind of like where you're coming from and like how far you've gone with your learning journey. We understand there are people, different people, different places, some already like, kind of uh already know some stuff, some are complete beginners and stuff like that. So that's kind of like the goal of this meeting, because from the beginning, we've been having this meet and greet to meet people. When I started the group initially, it was just on meetup.com, and I'll just uh have these meetings on Zoom, and we'll just meet new people, and it kind of helped us to understand um the background of the members of the group, and it helped us structure the program and made us know that okay, we needed to start from scratch, right? So I think it's still necessary to kind of do that. I mean, granted, we've had quite a number of people join recently. Yeah, it was kind of overwhelming at the beginning, but I know it's still very important for me to kind of get to meet you guys, at least some of you, so that I can know exactly like where you're coming from and your background, and make sure that if we need to make any adjustments to the program, we'll be able to know how to handle that. So welcome you guys once again, and we'll start from the top. So because we have a number of people, just make it fast. I think we can just do. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. Let me just mop up a simple guide, that will kind of help us make that this fast. So basically, we need like name, location, background, and kind of which you're looking out for. Okay, don't worry. I'm just typing this out, and I'm gonna share my screen in a bit so that it's visible to everybody, so we can follow this template to make it faster and try to get to everybody. Okay, location, background, and what you're looking out for. I should do it. All right. Sharing my screen. Let me share this one. All right, guys, let me know when you can see my screen, okay? Please let me know as soon as you can see my screen.
Sorry, sir. Just good evening. Please, what?
Good evening, welcome. Please, everybody should be on mute. Unless you wanna tell me that you can see my screen now, please. Nobody can see my screen.
Yeah, we can see your
I
screen.
can see your screen, sir.
We can see your screen,
Yes,
sir.
I can see it, sir.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
All right, cool. So it's visible on the screen. We have we can just do like name, location, background, and kind of like what you're looking out for, so that everybody gets to speak, and then we don't have to waste a lot of time in the meeting. All right, cool. All right, let's start from the top. We have Ayomide. You have the floor.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Ayomide Babayoju. I'm from Lagos, Ikotu, Nigeria. Yeah, Nigeria, Lagos, Ikotu. And my background, how will I say that? Um, I'm actually a beginner in learning any one of this, and what I'm looking out for is to learn cybersecurity. So I look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I didn't get the background part, because that part is actually kind of really important to me.
Okay, sir. About the background, like, how should I explain that, sir?
Like, kind of like your background. Like, are you coming from? Okay, it could be something like, hey, okay, so I'm a web developer trying to trying to expand my skill. Or it could be, I'm an NYSC member. I'm trying to get into tech. I'm already working in tech. I'm just trying to uh meet other people, or like we just kind of get an idea of
Okay,
where you come from, and kind of like the level
okay,
of your
okay,
skill sets currently, you understand, right?
okay.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, a student. I just got into school, and I'm trying to build up my skills and everything.
What are you studying?
Hello, sir.
What are you studying in school? Computer science.
Ma Mathematics and computer science, sir.
All right, thank you, Ayomide. We have the next person.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, thanks, got it. All right, buddy. Okay, so let's go to the next person, Bilal. Sorry if I murder your name, please forgive me. It's Billal. Please, you have the floor.
Sir, are you referring to me?
No, it's Bilal. Bilal,
Okay,
are you?
okay, okay.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
My name is Bilal Kazim. I'm working as a facility manager, um, based in Lagos, precisely Yaba. I'm really trying as much as possible to change my career. So, which I've started working on uh, cybersecurity and data science before. But now I want to stabilize my movement only on cybersecurity. I just want to change my career. That's all. And I started working on, started studying under the Cisco networking.
Okay,
So
all
that's
right.
all. I don't know if you need any more information about
Yeah, no, that was straight to the point. Thanks, Bilal.
okay, direct.
Okay. Please, let's not be on video, so that we don't overwhelm people's network. We understand that people, some people might have issues with network, and when you have multiple people streaming videos, it could make it worse. All right, thanks so much, Bilal. Sounds like you're already you already started learning some stuff. We'll address everybody at the end. So let's get to the next person. We have David. We don't have any other David, so it's just one David. Okay. All right, David, you have the floor.
Good evening, everyone. My name is David Uzoma, and I'm located in Lagos. I stay in Lagos, Gigi to be precise. So my background, well, I'm a graduate. I'm working as a customer care representative. So, but I'm also looking to go into tech. So that's why I found this. I found this advert on TikTok. That's how I was able to join the class. So I'm looking to go into tech and carve out a niche for myself in tech. So what I'm looking out for is I want to work as a, because I've heard people talk about back end and front end. So I asked questions and to know the difference between the two and all of that. So I was able to get information about that. So, and I would like to work as a back end person. I think I can do well with that. That's why I'm in this class.
All right, thank you very much, David.
Yes.
You're welcome. And we have the next person, Efosa Joshua. You have the floor.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for the opportunity. My name is Efosa Joshua, and I just finished my NYC. Anyway, I studied a medical course, but I want to switch lanes and go into tech because I've always had a flair for tech. I was doing that before I went into school, like just learning on my own on YouTube. But now I want to go into it fully. And I'm looking out to be like a back-end developer at the end of the day. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome, Efosa. Thanks. That was short and precise. Let's go to the next person. We have Great Mora Kinyo. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Your first name is Great. I'm sure you know who you are.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much. Okay, so my name is Great Morakinyo. I'm in Lagos. Background, statistics, demography. Yes, it's been about data and the like. So currently I work as a data analyst, more into business, learn Python and get really hands-on with it. So thank you for having me.
How long have you been working?
Yeah, nearly 2 years now.
Oh, you're quite an experienced guy. So what are you looking out for? I mean, are you trying to, I know, learn a little bit more, or you just want to be part of a community?
Okay. Well, I didn't know exactly much about the community up until this point. I would say with Python programming, I'm a newbie. I've done one or two things, just trying to get the basics together, right? But I'm quite familiar with SQL and Power BI and the likes. That's
Oh,
what I use more on a regular basis. What really attracted me was Python and the capabilities of it.
oh, okay, awesome. Thanks a lot. We could definitely use experience of people like you. We actually have quite a number of other people who joined earlier, who are like quite experienced as well, just like me. So it's been really very, very nice having them. We've had like sessions whereby, we just have more experienced guys answer questions from newbies who just, kind of have like questions around like what is like working as this, working as that, and all of this stuff. So yeah, it's really, really very helpful to have people like you join us as well. Thank you very much. Okay, we have the next person. This next person, I This next person, I don't know your name, or it's written as https://teams.microsoft.com. Please, https://teams.microsoft.com. Can you introduce yourself and, if you can, right? Are you there? Okay. This person did not put their name in the correct order. So in the correct place. Please, if you're there and you can hear me, I'm gonna remove you from the meeting. Join back properly, please. We want to make sure that we are serious here. You're supposed to use your real name, and then I'm asking you to come up, and you're not even trying. Okay, you can rejoin the meeting. And the next person we've heard from Efosa, we've heard from Great, we've heard from Isaac. I remember Isaac. Isaac is one of us, but Isaac, well, you're here. For the sake of the new
Yes,
guys,
boss.
introduce yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is Isaac Rampa and I come from Ghana. And then in my background, I'm a software developer. So I design a website for businesses and also agencies as well. And I'm a self-taught too, so I didn't visit any boot camp. So I have a couple of experience about the software development. So I joined this group before, but because of some projects and my time factor, I couldn't meet their classes. So as for today, I'm free and I said, let me join the meetings and see if I can catch anything up here. So the reason why too I really joined the group is to know many developers, and also since I'm a self-taught, maybe I don't know many things about the web about the software industry. So whilst I'm reaching more developers here, I know in future they can guide and also they can bring some tips. So that means I can learn from them. So here's my reason why I joined the group.
All right. Thanks, Isaac. You're welcome. It's true because I haven't really seen you in some of the recent classes we had. So I mean, but you know the drill. The recordings are there, so you can actually catch up, right?
Yeah, okay, sure.
All right, you're welcome, Isaac. The next person is James. James or Haeri. James, you have the floor.
Good afternoon, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. My name is James O'Hare. I'm sorry for my background, but I'm in a busy place. Hope you can hear me.
Let's circle back to you, James. All right, just let me know as soon as maybe the guy speaking in your background stops. Okay, looks like it's better now.
Okay. Like I said, my name is James O'Hare. I currently stay in Lagos. I put it to be precise. I put it to be precise. My background. I'm a graduate of chemistry. I I transitioned into tech, starting with a virtual assistant, and then did a virtual data analysis, cloud data analysis, or yet to complete my program, but to be rounding up soon. And what I'm looking out for, I'm looking out to upskill more, probably or precisely to go into data science and other programming parts in tech. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, James. You're welcome. And we have the next person, Me Bass Boy. Me Bass Boy, you have the floor. Are you there?
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I believe you guys can hear me.
There, bro.
Okay.
You do.
All right. My name is Mayor Kubati. And my location is Lagos at regular to 5 years. Hello, sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But you can try and speak louder because it's very noisy there.
Okay, yeah, I'm still out here, that's well. Okay, my name is Mayor Kubati, like I said, location Lagos State, Nigeria, Ajegule to me, my background. And again, I just joined this platform today. I'm hoping to learn.
Okay, now I've lost you completely. All right, let's circle back. Let's circle back to Miracle. Let's go to the next person. We have Omar. Omar, Omar, you have the floor.
Hey, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, my name is Umar Atairu, so I'm from Ibadan. And my background is, I've been a network marketer for a very long time now. And I only derive joy from all these tech businesses. So I like being into tech. So what I'm looking for is to be into the cycle of tech. You understand?
So you are a network engineer, or you deal on network products?
Yes, network products.
Okay, you sell like all those routers.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So are you trying to, like get into any particular part of tech, or you just wanna join the
Cybersecurity.
community and see how that goes? Cybersecurity, okay.
Yeah.
All right, you're welcome, Omar. Let's move on to the next person. We have Precious Emmanuel. You have the floor.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, so this is Precious Mama. Do I stay in Lagos, or should I say Songo to be precise? Songo Access. And my background, I have knowledge in graphic designing and little basic knowledge in video editing. But then I'm actually aspiring to get into cybersecurity, ethical hacking.
I mean, I don't know if
and
it's just me, but I can't really hear you, Precious. Can you speak up?
all right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better.
All right. So I was saying I started Songo Access, and then I have knowledge in graphic designing and video editing. And then I'm looking into cybersecurity. shadow engineering, article acting. I think that should be it for now.
Have you kind of, started working towards that? Have you started, taking any courses, tutorials, or anything, or you're fresh?
Yes, right now. Actually, I would say I'm not fresh, but then I'm taking tutorial on networking
Okay.
as I was told to start from there. Yes.
All right, cool. All right, you're welcome, Precious. Thanks. And we have the next person. I know people are joining here and there, so maybe after going down the line, then we can come back to anybody that I missed. Saeed Adewale, you have the floor. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So as you have said, my name is Saeed Adewale, and I am a little bit new to tech. Yeah, a little bit to some extent. So I'm actually looking out for my location. Currently, my location is in Shagamu, Ogun State, and background. I don't have a tech background, but I have been reading and also attending courses in tech space. So what am I looking out for? So what I'm looking out for, I don't know if this is the right place or not. I'm actually into learning front-end development. So I've learned HTML and CSS. So when I saw Python in this place, I just thought, okay, maybe I could find something useful from here as well. But I'm really interested in JavaScript and all. So that's it for me. Thank you very much.
All right, that's awesome, Sahid. You're welcome. The next person is Sam Kelly. Sam Kelly, you have the floor. Are you there? If you're speaking, you're mute.
Hello?
Okay, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, my name is Sam Kelly. I reside currently in Abuja. I actually studied agricultural and environmental engineering. And right now I'm into real estate, but I have small background on IT. So I really want to do maybe data analysis or business analysis, or if I can, maybe someone would go through, but I'm still contemplating either data or business or cybersecurity. So I don't really know which one to pick yet. So that's it.
All right, interesting. I guess you're welcome. Many people have also kind of indicated that they're really confused around which area to go, but that only means that you're still just you're fresh, trying to get started, and it's good. We are hoping that the community at least will be able to provide some clarity, help you navigate, help you kind of decide, okay, maybe this is the way I should go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome, Sam. And
Thank
the
you,
last person on my list is White. White, you have the floor. Oh, White is on hold, so I guess it's probably have on another call or something like that. So, but did I miss anybody?
Doing Hafiz.
Okay, Hafiz Mustafa, go ahead.
Yes. Am I permitted to speak?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay.
So
my name is Mustafa.
Yeah.
I stay in Ilorin, Kwara State. I'm computer literate, but I have no in-depth knowledge on tech. So I'm looking out for to have the basic knowledge in tech. So thank you. And I'm hoping that something good will come out at the end of the day. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome, Afis. Okay, do we have any other person who have not spoken yet? It's kind of hard to be able to tell who I've called and who I haven't called, but I think there is Abisola. 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 I don't remember mentioning that name. Are you there? Have we met you?
I'm there if you can hear me.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me? Good afternoon. Good
Yeah.
evening.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good evening. My name is Abisola. I'm based in Lagos. I'm computer literate a little, but I don't really know much about the tech aspect and the cybersecurity and how to go about it much.
Do you have a laptop?
Yes, I have a laptop.
What do you do with it currently?
I just have it. I use it to do some little like Microsoft Excel.
Oh, okay.
Excel. No, I'm not too good in it like that.
Okay. All right. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess that's everybody, but it looks like some people are still joining. Yeah, but who is this person that just joined right now, please? Okay, someone, Miracle, you're raising your hand. Do you want to say something?
Yes, sir. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's probably like your network issue, but like we can't really hear you. So maybe if you can, I think you can like type into the charts, okay? Yep.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. It's breaking. This one is not about your background noise, it's just network issue, I think. All right. I guess it's my turn. So my name is Augustine, and my location is I'm around Lekki County, and my background is in tech. I've been a DevOps guy for like 6 years or so, six plus years. So I started out with backend several years ago. I tried to learn Python and stuff like that, but eventually transitioned into DevOps. If you're not familiar with DevOps, it's still kind of like software engineering, but we work with the rest of the programmers, like software engineers, front end guys, and all of backend and all of that. We help them to continue to deploy the software after it's done. So it's kind of like programmers write code, build the software, and then once they are done, we actually the ones that take it and deploy for the organizations, and we're in charge of making sure that it's running every day, so that every day people are able to the users are able to access the websites and the apps and all of that stuff. So it's kind of like our job as DevOps people to make sure that the application is always up and running. So but some time ago, I decided to kind of upscale a little bit more. I mean, I have knowledge, I have general knowledge about almost every other thing in tech, but my expertise is in DevOps. So I kind of like wanted to go out on my way and improve a little bit more. Be more like more like a well-rounded engineer, who understands everything else, software engineering, AI, machine learning, cybersecurity, all of that. So I wanted to just kind of do a little bit more learning before I get back into any work. And I mean, I wanted to go and pick a course like I normally do, but I just wanted to do something different, make it fun for myself, I guess. And I figured it will probably help other users too. So other learners too. So I figured maybe I could just carry some other learners along, right? So I just went online and started meeting some other learners, and surprisingly enough, everybody actually liked the idea of learning together, and that was kind of like how this all started. We were like about 6 from that beginning, yeah, and we kind of been trying to mold the program into what it is today. So basically, it's now a full-blown community, and we've had so many people join up. I didn't really expect that, but it's still very, very good, because now we can actually go ahead and learn together. There is so many people. There are so many people from different backgrounds. We have people who are complete beginners. We've had people who are like experienced, people who are working in different companies, and it's really been nice to have all that different perspective. So far so good. We've had different discussions, and at some point we decided to be meeting every day, 8 p.m. Monday to Friday. So it's kind of like an internship, I guess. But the gist of it is we started from scratch. We decided that we're gonna kind of just try and learn by doing, and build a project, starting from like the basics. And obviously we needed to kind of learn everything along the way. So we started with Python. I mean, I've been the one taking the Python course, and we've had kind of like a number of sessions. Today we also have like another Python class on functions and all of that stuff. So, but we have recorded all those meetings, starting from the day one up to, I think the last one we did was on Friday, and that was day 10, right? So we are not really far along. I know if you're just joining us, all you actually need to do is just kind of go back and see those videos so that you can actually kind of meet up, and then you'll be able to continue with us. So that's the gist of it, and all the videos are available. The link will be shared. We have like some other things we do, like Mondays to Fridays is kind of like the whole calendar, but the classes is actually like Mondays. We have classes on we have class on Monday. We also have class on Wednesday, and we also have class on Friday. So, but on Tuesday we do, kind of like a debugging session or hands-on session, but it's basically for anybody who is having any issues, maybe you're having issues with your code, with your laptop or whatever. That's kind of like where we will come up and deal with those kind of things, deal with assignments we have on any other thing, that we have going on. So that's what the Tuesdays meeting is for. And Thursday's meeting is kind of like a general meeting. We call it Tech Talks. So it kind of like we just talk about general things in tech. It's the last few sessions have been very inciting, very very insightful. Sort of like just people coming up and beginners asking general questions, and uh, more experienced people providing insight, and those discussions, usually around the general things, how it's like working in tech. We hear different perspective from different people working in different companies, and the other time we're also discussing around how the rise in AI is affecting our careers in tech, and it was really very 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 insightful. But all those sessions are being recorded, and we have like a channel on YouTube where we have all those videos. So far so good. If you're just joining us from like you're just joining us, maybe you just joined last weekend or whatever, like all you actually need to do is just go back and see those videos, starting from day one. I think the day one is not really anything technical. The day one is just actually I could probably just share a different page. So this is the channel we had. At some points we didn't have any way for members to access the recordings, so people suggested that we put them on YouTube, and that's why we have this channel today. So we kind of have all the videos here from day one, and I named them by day one, day two, day three, so that it makes sense. So that if you're just joining, you know where to start, right? The day one was basically like an orientation where uh it was our first meeting basically. So this was the first meeting we had to kind of meet the first few people that we all met and decided to learn together. So this was our first meeting, and from there we had a second meeting, and it was kind of like an onboarding session. And in that onboarding session, we just, went over how to, install Python, create your GitHub account, Git, and basically like the basic stuff that you need to set up your computer to be able to participate in the program. That was day two, and then eventually we kind of started talking about some of the programming stuff from day three, and then we started getting into Python, like that. So that's kind of like how it is. So far so good. This is all we've done, but now we have so many people. We have to kind of start becoming more creative, especially because it's kind of difficult now to be able to carry everybody along, because different people want different things. But people, some people are like, I want to learn data analytics. Some are like, it's cybersecurity. Some are like, it's front end. so some backend, things like that. But the good thing is most of us needed to know Python anyway. So Python was kind of like the common denominator. So that's why we started with Python. And so like right now, if you're just joining, maybe you have your specific area that you're focusing in, chances are that Python is necessary for you, especially now, because right now in tech, Python is actually like very necessary for almost everybody. Um, whether you're hoping to, get into AI, machine learning, and things like that, or you just wanna, be a cybersecurity expert or whatever. Like Python is such a robust language, and it's such a good language to start with. Um, so I guess so far so good. We're on track, but we are really trying to see how we can expand a little bit more and to be able to cater to specific areas, right? So in the soon enough, we'll be able to roll out um, new updates, around how we're going to be able to handle that. Another thing is we also have like discussed about, kind of like creating uh, an actual platform that we can be using, especially as our WhatsApp group is getting filled up really fast, and putting these videos on YouTube. I mean, I don't particularly like the idea, but yeah, I mean, I'd rather we have our own platform, and that will make sure that this program is sustainable. My goal for the program is, eventually I want this to be a place that, any newbie can just join, can just hop in, and they won't need it. They will be able to, achieve their goals, and get to their final destination in tech and be able to succeed in tech by just all the support and resources and everything that the community will provide, right? So that's where we are headed. Um, so far so good. We're not there yet. We're not even close. It's a lot of work ahead. It's a lot of challenge, especially because I'm mostly handling these things alone. But we've had some people step up, and volunteer to help us where they can, and we are hoping that more people are going to step up as well, and kind of volunteer, and we can grow the community. At least at some point, we'll be able to figure out, how to make sure that it's worth it, for even people who are volunteering and doing all these things for free. It's definitely shouldn't be like that forever. But my focus right now is growing the community and doing, whatever I can in my own capacity to push, to help everybody. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the gist of it. And I hope that at least, at this point, if you're just, if you're new and you've been wondering what it's all about, like at least, you have an idea. Okay, so that's basically it. Do we have any questions whatsoever? Anybody?
I have a question.
Yep.
My question is, what about people that are not intending to learn Python? What happens?
Yeah, so I mean, if you're not interested in learning Python at all, you can just, enjoy being part of the community till we are able to um roll out new ideas on how to cater to more specific areas, like those areas that don't need Python at all. But our initial plan was, build a full stack project, front end, back end, database, APIs, everything, including, putting plugging in AI products into it so that we can learn from all that experience, right? So this is kind of like a journey towards it. So like, I mean, Python would help us build out the backend, and then we will have like JavaScript, HTML and all of that stuff in the front end. We'll definitely deploy into the cloud, maybe Azure, AWS, or any other place. So that was kind of like our initial plan, So, but I mean, right now it might not be possible to sustain that because we now have so many people with diverse needs, right? So I'm actively working to come up with a way that we can definitely cater to everybody, more specific areas. So, but we are not quite there yet. Hopefully within the week we'll start all that discussion and see how far we can go. So, but as it stands right now currently, the program in the program, we are all learning Python. So that's where we are. Fees.
Thank you.
You're raising your hand. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything you said so far. Actually, I must confess, this is a mind-blowing program. It just caught my need. Like you came around at the very time. Because I must tell you, I'm in dear need of this program. But I've been exercising patience, please. Thinking maybe you will talk about it, but you've not been talking about it, and I must ask. Is this program gonna be free or true? Because I want to, I want to know the budget if we are going to pay at any point in time. Because program like this should not be expected to be totally free. Listen, I've been looking for tutors before, so I know how expensive it is to get a tech tutor. So when I joined, and from what you have been saying, that lesson has been going on, classes have been going on, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and you've not been talking about the payment, you understand? So I only want to believe that this program can be free, considering how valuable it is in the system.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the question. So I mean, I know a lot of people have been wondering as well. And one guy was asking me, what's my end game? I mean, so far so good. Like I said, like, I mean, obviously, I didn't plan for all this. Like eventually, I mean, like initially, and I just wanted to, find a few other people who wants to learn together. So yeah. So, but turns out that people really want a community so they can all learn together and support each other. So at some point we'll figure out a way to make it make the community a full functional community, and at that point it's not going to be free. So but what we are doing right now, it's free. Completely free. We've had like several classes, and they are all on YouTube, and it's even open to people who are not even part of the community, So but that's not going to be sustainable in the long term, obviously. Yeah, so but we'll have to figure out a way around it. We've kind of already started discussing about, creating our own internal solutions to help us manage the recordings, and the calendar, like, I mean, right now it's just me. I have to come up every day and maybe around afternoon or evening time and, kind of remind everybody, hey, we're meeting, remember we are meeting today and all of that stuff. So it's actually a lot of work for me, to be honest. If I was working right now, I don't see how I'll be able to do this. So I'm not gonna be able to do it, like forever. At some point, we'll need people to come in and be dedicated to the needs, of the community on a full-time basis. And those people are gonna be need to be paid, even if even if they are volunteering from the beginning. Like we'll have few people also come up and support me, just volunteer as well to perform, different tasks within the community. And it's all fine and good right now, but because some of those guys are, they also have like, other things to do. Some of them have work and all of that stuff. It's difficult to get them, consistent, like the way we need it, the way I've been doing it, the way the group needs it. So, but the good thing is we are all figuring this out together, as we move forward. Most of the decisions we've made up to this point, it's, everybody just kind of discussing it and saying, okay, we could do like this, we could do like this, we could do like that. Yeah. So, but the next milestone is to eventually create, for instance, we need a communication channel that can contain everybody, and be able to cater to everybody. People who have more specific needs, like everybody should not just be lumped into one group, for instance. And then new people should be able to see the group chat history and all of that stuff. So we need to also be able to upload the recordings for specific um specific niche. Like for instance, people who are not interested in Python, like people who are learning Python can be learning Python, and we could have other people learning different things, all of them happening together, instead of just one. Like, so I mean, it's a lot of challenge, but we'll get there. And then eventually, once we have all that figured out, whatever is going to cost, we'll be able to cost it, and we'll still be able to make sure that at least all these things that are free right now continue to be free. People should be able to, like, personally, I don't think that people should pay to learn, the basic technical stuff. So, but if we start, having more specific, specialized, and advanced courses, and classes for, like, people who wants to, be like do like machine learning, data engineer and all of that stuff, then we'll need more resources. We'll probably need more, even like, to buy courses to help people learn faster and all of that stuff. So we'll be able to cost it, and at that point, we'll know, okay, this is what it's going to cost to get all of this other stuff. So that's how I'm thinking about it. Make sense?
Yes,
Do we,
it makes sense. Yes.
all right. Do we have any other questions?
Please, I don't really understand Python. I don't really understand tech much like that. I just know we are using phone these days and we are using computer. But computer has different sections that they are working on. We have people who have correct draw.
No, it makes sense, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So,
I can hear you,
all
Abisola.
right. So we have people, many activities now in the modern world now. They work with technology. Like where they want to build a house, like the architect are using technology to design their work before they present it like that. So I think it's a good one. So for the as I'm making of Python, I don't know what Python is all about in tech. I don't really know much. Yeah. You can put more like
Okay. So all of this stuff that you mentioned, we went through them, on our day one. So I mean, I don't want this session to be longer than it should be, because I actually have a class
no
to
problem.
attend
I'll go
to.
and check. I'll go and check. Don't repeat like that.
No, it's okay. I'm getting to your question, right? I mean, I have a class in an hour time. So the what you should do is, just go to the channel and start from day one. We have already now gone through all of this stuff. So if you're like, if you're confused about anything, like, don't even worry about it. We started from the basic from the scratch, right? So you'll be able to understand, like everything you've just asked, like what is Python, where does it come in, and all of that stuff, and even how to use it. And who knows, if you watch those videos, maybe by the end of this week, you see yourself writing Python, programming in Python, right? Yeah. So just make sure that you go back, because I mean, if you just jump in right now, like if you come to our next class today, the class we have today, we are looking into functions. Yeah, but I mean, if you haven't really like uh seen what we did before, it will be difficult to follow up. So I will encourage everybody to just go back and start from day one, instead of trying to jump in from the middle here right now. So this is just to say, yeah. Okay, we have other people
Okay.
raising their hands.
Have
Precious,
you
Emmanuel.
got the YouTube link to the WhatsApp group?
Pardon?
The YouTube link where we are going to watch the videos. Is the link
Yeah.
on the WhatsApp group?
Yes, I'm going to put the link at the end of the meeting. I'll share the link. Even the recordings of this meeting will be shared as well, because for those guys who didn't participate. Okay, Precious, what's your question?
All right. So good evening once again. I hope you can hear me clearly this time around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my question is, before then, I absolutely love all this because being a community of tech is actually inspiring and mind blowing. But then this is my question. I feel like, do you think Python should be the first thing every one of us should learn, or there are some things we could check out first before coming back to Python? Or I have to get that. Should Python be the first thing we all have to learn? That's the question.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like from the initial meetings we had, like, well, it was obvious that we needed to start with Python. So, but like, I've been meeting some of the new people who joined, and it looks like some of them might actually need to kind of, start with something like basic computer training, kind of like understand how the computer works and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a specialized challenge. We'll definitely need to figure out a way to solve it. You understand? So it's one of the pending challenges we have in the group, that we are putting heads together, trying to find ways to go about it. But I think that most people who are already kind of computer literate, they can. Yes, Python is a very good place to start. It's where everybody should start, actually, unless you're not interested in any technicals, like your area is not technical, like maybe you're into product management or stuff like that. So, but we even have people who are into product management, who came into the group specifically because they want the technical background. Do you get? Because it's kind of very necessary right now due to how things are going and how things are changing in the tech space. With AI coming into, like take up some of the basic stuff, and it becomes necessary for everybody to kind of go back to the drawing board and start learning all the technical stuff, because you need to know much more now to be relevant in the industry, basically. Okay, do we have any other questions? All righty. Okay, James.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. The function class you are having in the next few minutes, is it going to be on this link or is a different link altogether? I would love to join.
Yeah, it's a different link, but we'll share it in the group chat as soon as it's time. So just
All right.
yeah, as far as you're in the WhatsApp group, all the updates are shared there.
All right, thank you.
Okay. I don't see any other hands up. So I guess that's it, guys. Nice chat today, and you're all welcome to the community. Like, this is something we're all doing together, and like I really need people's ideas and contribution and opinion, because there is no way I can be able to figure all this out by myself. So I really need whatever ideas you have, whatever contribution you have, please like just feel free to always contribute it. Even though right now the group there are not so many people, and we are not able to kind of like allow the chats to continue because it's kind of overwhelming. You can always reach out to me personally, so that like whatever ideas you have, I'm always very willing to hear it. All right. We have Bright Chukwemeka. Do you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My question is that this cybersecurity and this Python, are they the same in line?
Yes. If you're going into cyber security, you need to know Python.
Okay.
The cyber security guys, they are mostly focused in protecting applications and software from attack. But to do that, they need to write scripts. They need to write a lot of scripts, and Python is very, very convenient for writing scripts. So if you do a little bit of Google search, about cybersecurity and the skills you need to learn, you notice that Python is very prominent as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that basically goes for every. Basically, if you're looking into any side of tech that requires the technical, requires kind of the technical stuff, Python is necessary. All right, guys. At this point, I'm not going to take any more questions anyway, because I kind of need to go and prepare for my next meeting. But it was awesome meeting you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next meeting. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, thanks so much.
No problem.